Hello, hello, fellow Biafrans all over the world. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on your location, my people. I bring greetings to you all today. Today is 4th of June 2024. My people, I welcome you to join me for us to continue with our Biafra restoration. Biafra continues to be our religion, and nothing this time around can stop us. Join me, my people, so that we celebrate the issue relating to Biafra. But before I go ahead, I have to thank God, as usual. Onyendu taught us how to do that. God is the creator of heaven and earth, and to worship him and to obey him we must. Father Lord, I thank you for today. Merciful God, I glorify your holy name. I beg you, Father Lord, to be with us. Come and lead us in this day of our coming. I thank and glorify your holy name, my Lord. I commit all Biafrans all over the world into your holy hands, and in particular our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, unbeatable Prime Minister, the man that said that the kidnap of Onyendu will be very costly for the zoo. God, may you protect him for us. He said, thank you, my brother Sonny, for joining. Let's hear our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's voice. He us up because he's the one that introduced back the restoration of Biafra to us. And this time around, my people, Biafra must be restored. He has a message for us.
Kidnap all you like, intimidate all you like, oppress all you like. But let me tell you something you don't quite understand. We are involved in a nationalist pursuit. We are pursuing the freedom, and it can never stop. I want Fulani to understand this very clearly.
Yes.
Understand it very, very, very. We have to stop. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. If you have come to our land to kill us, you are going to die there.
Thank you, my brothers and sisters. At the title of this program, we will see that Biafra land continues to be intimidated by these marauders, the terrorists in uniform. They kept intimidating our people. But let me say something. The little I know about this Biafra coming, no matter what they do to us, it will never faze us. Give up. As we all are watching what is going on, hearing what is happening, we can never give up this time, my people. At this point, if we go back, it will double the punishment, the enslavement, the intimidation, the loss of our land. We can never go back at this point. So, my people, the only thing that we have to adopt that will help us out is resilience, being very, very strong. Personal mental attitude, PMA, we have to adopt that. We have to be strong. We have to remain strong, my people. These people, they are doing everything they can to intimidate us. There's a video I have to play now. You will see where somebody was warning that these people, they want to come to Abia State to destroy everything that OT has been doing. Because Biafra remains the focal point, the focal target of the Fulanese. Because when they came to the zoo, they saw nobody that poses challenge or stumbling block to whatever they call their success, like the Biafrans. You know, the reason why they are buying TV people from Benue is that they said that it is them that blocked them from coming down in the 50s and in the 40s to Islamize us and to enslave us. Enough of this, my people. Let us all remain strong. Biafra must come. Now that God has given us a man who has told the zoo that kidnapping our leader will be very expensive for them. They don't want us, they don't like us in our own land. So one thing we must all bear in mind is that we are fighting for our own, what belongs to us. We did not go to the north to fight the Fulanese where they settled when they came to West Africa, because they are from Saudi Arabia. And because of their nature, warlike nature, Saudi Arabia drove them down to North Africa. We never took any war to them to the north, but they kept fighting us. They kept intimidating us in our own land. No, my people, we can't give up. It belongs to us. Fair enough, most of us live abroad where we are comfortable. But one day, your children will start asking you questions that they want to go home. That children in their school ask them, where do they come from? So, you can't go home. When you are in another man's country, one day you have to go home. And where is the home we are going to? Where the Marudin Fulanese, in every government, since the inception of that contraption called Nigeria, it has always been them ruling till today. So what can they tell us now? They say they want to do or conduct voting system in the House of Assembly for regional whatever. We are not interested. So anybody from homeland that will hear this, do not allow them to deceive you people anymore. The worst thing the Fulanis did to us is to divide us into two. Some people believe in them, the governors, the local government chairman, and could you believe they are the one that selects who will be the head of the Ohanese? Can you imagine that? Using your orders, your own leaders, to kill you, to deceive you, to lie to you. My people, enough is enough. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, they are doing what Napoleon could not do. We have to follow them. They are very young people. They know what it is to allow people to exercise their rights. They know what freedom is all about. When you are free, you will have right to do anything you want to do. Sometimes I will see Biafran children developing something like aircraft and develop a control that, manually controls it now that we are being marginalized. So you can imagine what it will be when we have our own nation. We have a lot of talented people that are being delayed. So, my people, let us remain united, love ourselves, show affection to ourselves, to tell these Fulanis that no matter what they do, they can never split us. They can never, because God wants us together. That's why when they abducted Onyendu, he gave us Mazi Simon Ekpa. You all could remember that immediately Onyendu was abducted. About a week when he came back, he instructed the DOS to allow our PM to, broadcast in Radio Biafra. But they refused, because they are the same people that sold Onyendu. They believe they can no longer obey his control. And Onyendu is the sole owner of this registration in company house of IPOB. So he has power to sack them when he comes back. But they have assumed power because they were paid 100 million. Only God knows how much each and every one of them received from that proceeds, including his own wife. So, my people, we are in a very precarious situation. We have no choice but to remain one, fight as one. Let me show you people this video, because sometimes all these people talking in your houses, criticizing our PM, they are all hypocrites. All hypocrites. Their hypocrisy can never change their mind, no matter what they do. This person, say Bini person, he's not even a
Governor Oti, this update now for you, Abia State Governor. Don't play with them because these people, they are coming and they are coming for Abia State in general. Now, terrorists, they are planning as we speak to invade Abia State. Not ask me where I forget this update. This update now legit source. If for land for my table. Now, they are planning to invade Abia State with foot force. Now, I'm not going to talk only governor alone. Governor Oti alone. Now, the full Abia youth, make una listen to me. Una know say they don't fake by people for that Abia State before. When you say me Governor Oti, Congo of Velan. But right now, because the Oti get with the answers where they trade for markets for that Abia State. See, they are.
Yes, my people, you remember that there's a place called Lokpanta in Okigwe State. And these people, whenever they are traveling from Imo to the north or from the north to the south, when they get there, they will stop. Some of them, they sell their cattle there. But my people, when Oti came, Oti started to sanitize everywhere and discovered that about 100 people were found buried there. 80 have no heads. And the market. That's what the guy is talking about, that they have been planning. Now, some eyewitnesses for what happened in Aba. Some eyewitnesses said that these people saw those boys, a Prado Jeep, whatever Jeep, and started shooting at them. I don't know where these people want us to go to. Every position in Biafarland, they want to occupy. These boys never came and started shooting at them. They were the ones who started shooting at them. And as we have always said, we have right to self-defense. We have right to self-defense. So they continue to harass our people. From what this guy is saying, they have been looking for a way to invade Abia State, to destroy everything that Oti did for our people, especially the electricity. You people know that a Fulani man is the one that imports electricity to that zoo. So the man doesn't sleep. Anytime he hears that there's a place that there's going to be steady light in the zoo, he will go and attack the person. One Biafran young man developed a lister that can give a whole town light. This lister generator, do you know what it uses? Water. And it doesn't bring out any smoke. So there's no risk of carbon monoxide within communal areas. Do you know that this very Fulani man called that boy him to stop? I don't know whether sometimes you people hear what goes on in Biafarland. Our people are really, they are just sitting on the keg of gunpowder. Every little thing they do, they are monitored, they are controlled. No wonder they called us their slaves. And the boy ran. It was our people in America that decided to say no. They gave him another phone number and told him that they will give him security. So that, because he said he wants to teach other Biafran children how to develop that lister generator. And he had already sold only 3 to companies. But the man refused. That man threatened this guy. So since they knew that Oti has a transformer and all these things generating light non-stop, they have been looking for a way to go to invade Abia and to destroy all those things. Trust me, God will not let them.
Coming for Abia State, they are going to invade Abia State. All the youths in Abia State, make una get ready. Make una not just wait for una governor alone. Say governor, because only him one know solve these issues where they come Abia State right now. So the youth, make una get ready. All the communities for Abia State, I know say they get community guns. Communities they get community rifles. Make una don't wait. Make una secure una forest. Even from today, because when these people go land for Abia State, una no go even know, and una no go know how they want to enter, because some persons for inside Abia State they work with them. See, if una look all the terrorism where they happen for, if all those persons not there inside, terrorism no enter any state. But because persons wey get government,
I hope you people understand what he meant by personnel. You know that all these people in Imo State, that Hope brought, Hope Uzodinma and what's his name? The former Imo State governor, Rochas Okorocha, they brought them Fulanese, but they said they were born there. They speak our language. These are their agents. They are these personnel that he is talking about that are within, because all of them, all these people saying this thing, they have intels, people who give them information. That's why when he started, he said to the governor of Abia State, do not ask me how I got my information. That this is an authentic information. In a situation like this, you listen to everything and know the one you are going to work with, the one that will benefit your state, to avoid anything taking you unawares, and the security.
Maybe the governors they do, so they go join now, them go send them, make they invade any state. So Abia State, make una get ready. Aba terrorisms, they want land for that state. Then they come for una with full force. This update, and they bring am for una for legit source. So Governor Oti, you they do well, make you well to make sure say you protect your people. Make una surround una state as we speak, because when they want enter, una no go know. And if you see this update,
so my people, this is it. We just have to learn how to safeguard our state, because these people, Biafra land is their target. Make no mistakes. Our people remains their target. Once they cause this chaos, they started from taking Hope Uzodinma, who was number 4th man, because they will use criminals so that you cannot say no to them. And when they use you, you will swear to them that you will be law-abiding, that you will do the bidding of their people, that you will do everything they want, because they have their own tool to deal with you. You know, this lock that was given to them by Hope Odius Okalu. But when Odius Okalu, I don't know what he did to them, they put him in prison. You people should remember that very period was when he came out and promised them that he will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back. He is one of those who promised them, himself and Oba, because Oba won them, because they are the ones that give them the governorship position. Oba promised them that if they make him governor of Anambra, that he will bring Onyendu back for them, because Onyendu was like a man that was giving them sleepless nights. Now they are calling Onyendu angel, that the demon they want to buy is their son, not our PM. That is how God works. That is how God works. Now, every TV house in the zoo is talking about our PM. Let me show you people, some of them that will tell you that our PM is the only thing that they are crying for now. My people, this time around, we have to really be strong and be ready to face them however they want it. Look at this one.
Security post in Abia, killing 5 soldiers and 6 civilians during a shootout. Your thoughts?
I think it was one of the most cowardly acts that has been carried out recently. It's quite sad because it's like 1 year down the line, the security challenges. But what bothers me here is that they came in 3 tinted.
Yeah, they call it cowardly act. But when military goes to kill the civilians, it's not cowardly act. A company is supposed to be protecting the city. They're supposed to be protecting the citizens, not fighting innocent children that has got nothing to do with them. So they will keep quiet. Soldiers will be intimidating children, women, abducted. You will never see them talk about it here. There's a video I will show you where they soak our children inside water on a Rise TV. They will never say a word about it. The last month, which was May, about 4 soldiers were killed in Katsina. Not even a word from these people. And even Musa did not go there. He never ventured. But as this guy that said that they are planning to go to Abia State, this is it. So you will hear what this man is talking about.
Out recently, it's quite sad because it's like 1 year down the line, we still have the security challenges. But what bothers me here is that they came in free tinted SUVs, Prado. Everybody knows how much a Prado cost.
They came in tinted Prado. So what? They were not fighting the soldiers. Soldiers started shooting at them. And they have to retaliate. They are always not getting their facts very correct. Every time they will make the victim or the innocent, they will make the innocent person the guilty one. That's what they are very good at. To make an innocent person who is the victim, they will make you the guilty person. Came in Prado G.
That should tell you how much these people are, how they're being funded. While the 3 XUVs were ground support, so there was failure of intelligence. Because Abia Kaba's junction, Bingwa local government area where these attacks took place. I heard the junction is that they could have been able to 3 SUVs coming at the time when you have talked about sit at home. I thought there should have been more of intelligence, as sad as it is, but it was a surprise attack. And at this point in time, the National Intelligence Agency have to sit up, because Simon Ekpa is becoming more of a clog in the wheel of progress for the 5 southeastern states. We have, some of us have said that holding down the Mazina has been negative because it has given cause to raise a Simon Ekpa, who is sermon, as Nnamdi Kanu was preaching, who is preaching violence. He's in Finland. I wonder what
He's not preaching violence because he's talking about the freedom of his people. He made them promise, and he's fulfilling that promise that he will be detention and abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu very expensive to them. That's what he is doing. He is fighting the right cause for the benefit and the interest of his people. Just like these soldiers are busy buying our people because of the interest of the Fulanis in the oil in our land. That is it. Everybody, we all have our interest in life. We all have our individual interests.
The Nigerian embassy in Finland is doing, and the Nigerian foreign minister is doing at this material point in time. He goes on Twitter. He calls out those violent acts. He goes on propaganda.
No, it's not violent acts, because Tinubu has just declared war against the mass. So, in a war situation, you cannot say that somebody is committing that crime. You are fighting us and we are defending ourselves. Defense is not a crime, because when Onyendu was actually calling for referendum, Onyendu was not calling for war. But now, both Musa, the CDS, and the Tinubu have declared war, because the CDS said it on the TV that is going to be jungle war. And you know what jungle war means? You know what it is. They don't discuss such things. They will all come here, cowards, who have chosen to be slaves in their own country where they're supposed to be landlords, are now like tenants in their own home, in their own country.
he says he's carrying out referendum and they have been 30 million votes. Apparently, this attack was not done by IPOB. This was done by Simon Ekpa's, and he probably posted it on Twitter. If you notice,
my people, he can't call it Simon Ekpa boys. It's not Simon Ekpa boys. These are the Biafran Liberation Army. If at all, they are the ones that were involved. Our PM doesn't have boys. Biafra government in exile. We have Biafra Liberation Army. There is nothing like Simon Ekpa boys. They come here to sit and speak flowery English, painting everything for their Fulani masters to trust and believe in them. Let me tell you, you can never impress a Fulani man. So they should stop all this, their grammar that doesn't coordinate very well. No, there's nothing like Simon Ekpa boys.
He has been number one on the tweet on trends for some time now on Twitter, and he altered media attention, and you know that gathers him more support, gathers him more finances, and these are the finances that he's using. You know, his government programs. Simon Ekpa, he sends funds to these people who see him in a
Yes, my people, that is that. This will show you that they are really, really crying woe. We are going home. Onyendu said it in that video I showed here, that nothing will stop us. Nothing will stop us. Whether they like it or not, Biafra is going to come. Yes, Biafra will surely come, my people. We really have to be strong and maintain a very strong and tough mentality. No matter what they do, they can't stop us. They cannot stop us. They cannot. They can't stop us. So everything they do, so nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. I want my people, these are our children, the way they soak them in water, you know, and this military. These people are not saying anything about it. They are not. They will not. And do you think that Arise TV will ever show you this type of thing? Look at very small children. You see the military, very small children. They will ask them to lie down facing ground. They soak in the water. You know? Do you think that they will ever show you this type of video about what the terrorists in uniform do to our children in the zoo? They will not. They will not show you. But they will come to attack our PM on telly. But our PM said it, that no matter what they say, that will not stop us. We are going to where we are going to. Yes. listen to our PM.
I'm very, very happy that Tinubu has officially declared war, but we are going to disappoint him. The way we are going to fight this war is our own way. That is one thing I like about the Biafra Defense Forces. What they do, they dictate for it. It's a war. We will fight it our own way. But thinking that you are going to defeat Biafra this time around, you are joking.
Yes.
Dearly, we are already at war for genocide against us. You must pay for the massacre of children that are innocent, that know nothing about agitation. You must pay for the blood you spilled back.
Yes.
Even one step from supporting those who are neutralizing the terrorists in our land. When they attack them, you will see Nigerians on social media. Oh, the people now, the innocent people now are going to pay for this. And they are validating this kind of impunity. What kind of war is this? What kind of country is that? Have you seen where a crime happens somewhere? Let us even call it a crime, because this is not a crime, this is a war. We are already at war with Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu have declared war. Musa have declared jungle war. And you are there, the country where you live, and say, oh, innocent people are now going to pay the price. Is that how they handle security issues in your own country? Where just because somebody does something, everybody in that area, you start killing them. That is deceit. And the only way to resist that system is what the Biafra government in Israel is doing today, to free Biafra from such nonsense, from such shambolic, from such nomadic system of government.
Hello, Freeman. Thank you for joining.
I want you people to understand that the liberation of Biafra has entered the highest stage in the history of Biafra. Not even during the war. I am telling you, it has entered the highest stage ever. And we are going to do everything humanly possible in life to restore Biafra. Everything humanly possible will be done. And I want you people to understand that the Biafra liberation is step by step, segment by segment, plan by plan, executions by execution. We'll be executing those plans according to the template till the last one. And Biafra.
Let us go talk about the objective of your struggle and how do you intend to.
Okay. My people, you know, when we are talking about this intimidation that Nigeria government and their terrorist government or terrorists in uniform, how they are, yes, we are turning to beasts soon. Freeman, yes. Let us listen to this man. He is a retired general and he is the one to speak that the world may hear, because they all listen to our videos, all of them. They listen to it. This one, all these people talking about our PM this, our PM that, listen to this very man, because the man knows. He even fought us during the war. I saw this on PM's Twitter this morning.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude.
Did you hear that? Everyone must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. Who are these armed forces? These soldiers. These soldiers that have come and they are harassing our people, humiliating them, You see these children that I put their picture, their video here now. You can never see such a thing with Arise News or TVC News. They can never show you that. And that is in Biafarland. They can never show it. But this man is confirming to the world that the military are terrorists. They are using them. Nwobosi said it, that in 1963, 3 years after the zoo became independent, Tafawa Balewa and Sadwana of Sokoto were using them as soldiers to buy the people of West and to buy TV people. 1963. That one is not inclusive of the atrocities they committed with our great-grandfathers in 1930s and 1940s. So, my people, we have to really, really remain strong. Biafra is coming. The only thing we have to do is to pray for our Prime Minister, saying that Kanu was not this way. How else? Do you have to beat me and you will tell me how to cry? It's impossible.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill Nigerians.
You see it? T.Y. Danjuma. Nigerian people kill Nigerians. Former chief of army staff. He said that everybody must rise up. Everybody must rise up. You know, when something starts happening the way it is happening now in Abia State, that they continue to intimidate our people, arrest children, even as little as 15-year-old. I will show you that video where a doctor is crying for her younger brother, that they came into their house and took these children from their house. These news houses, they will never show you that. Even this one, they never showed it.
They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movement. They cover them.
You see, they facilitate their movement. They cover them. This is how they are now buying our people. Yes, Freeman. Freeman said even a Ejiofor, ex-DSS, was there asking Prime Minister to come down to the zoo because they know that the zoo is Golgotha, where they nail people on the cross. But the viewers told him that we have been hearing this all the time. Yeah, they know. They have been hearing it because they're the ones that sold Onyendu. Yeah, they know the nonsense they did, Freeman. They know.
Depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
Yes. He said if you are waiting for the armed forces to come and defend you, you will all die one by one. That is it. You can't wait for forces.
At war, do you think we see military in checkpoint? We go and start giving them pure water. Then we collect water. Our demand is very simple. Withdraw your military. No military checkpoint is allowed in Biafarland. If you are still standing in checkpoint today, don't worry. Your day is coming. We have now gotten what we call the mandate of over 30 million. Even the president did not get 30 million votes from the entire Nigeria. Do you understand the point? And this is why they are scared of organizing any referendum, because the Biafra people are going to, not only Biafra, indigenous people in Nigeria are going to disgrace those supporting one Nigeria after the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. Believe me, we will fight Nigeria until nothing will remain Nigeria within Biafra threat. Nigeria must pay for all the killings of Biafra. We have everything documented. We are at war. Do you think we see military in checkpoint? We go and start giving them pure water, then we call never, ever shift even one step from supporting those who are neutral, the terrorists in our land. When they attack them, you will see Nigerians on social media. Oh, the people now, the innocent people now are going to pay for this. And they are validating this kind of impunity. What kind of war is this? What kind of country is that? Have you seen where a crime happens somewhere? Let us even call it a crime, because this is not a crime, this is a war. We are already at war with Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu have declared war. Musa have declared jungle war. And you are there, the country where you live, and say, oh, innocent people are now going to pay the price. Is that how they handle security issues in your own country? Where just because somebody does something, everybody in that area, you start killing them. That is the system we must resist. And the only way to resist that system is what the Biafra government in Israel is doing today. To free Biafra from such nonsense, from such shambolic, from such nomadic system of government.
Yes, my people. It is all our duty. It is our duty, my people.
This military have told you, Musa, it is a record that they have adopted what they call jungle welfare. Against who? Against Biafra people. And you are expecting Biafra carrying guns to allow them to succeed with their jungle justice. Never. Whoever get each other first, you succeed. And this is going to continue happening until they realize that they can never defeat Biafra with guns and bullets. Never. I told them, if you think that all this shooting gun in Biafra land, blocking road and making checkpoint, instilling fear and asking people to hands up while they are going on their daily activities will bring us down. Believe me, you are joking. The harder you come on us, the harder we go. Let nobody think that intimidation, harassment, and terrorism will stop Biafra freedom or Biafra from exiting Nigeria. It's going to make us more stronger. So if Nigeria is thinking that they are going to defeat us by gun,
yes, using gun will not defeat us. It will not make us to stop our agitation or declaration of Biafra. Never. The harder they come, the stronger we become. This is,
brothers, my sisters, they are making a very big mistake. They can never defeat us. The war we are fighting against Nigeria is, you they see me, I know they see you. We own the land. You don't know our terrain. We know our terrain. When we strike you, the rest is history. And I wonder why they are not talking about those that Biafra Defense Forces are neutralizing in Imo State. Do you know how many thousands? Do you know when they deploy 2,000 military to the southeast? Do you know when they go? Do you know what they do in Biafra land? They kill our people. They kill our women and children. They came with jungle welfare. They said it. The government of Biafra have organized the referendum. We are going to pursue the legitimacy after the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. We will fight Nigeria until nothing will remain for Nigeria within Biafra threat. That is the only way to preserve our culture, value, save our life, generation to come, save our women and children like the Biafra Defense Forces have done it up to this point.
you know, as our PM said that it is war going on, listen to what Abati, the man of Arise TV, said, that the war has not ended.
Is the fact that, what does this tell us? Whether the body that has asked people to stay at home is legitimate or not. It's simply the fact that in the minds of many Nigerians, either of Southeast extraction or elsewhere, the civil war has not yet ended.
Absolutely.
The civil war was 1967 to 70. General Gawan, your head of state at the time, said, no victor, no vanquish. Yes. It was because of it trying to put people together.
So, my people, why do you think he's saying this? He's saying it because the killing of Biafrans have not stopped. There is no other reason why he will be making reference to this. But they will still go there and sit and talk about Simon Ekpa. They cannot talk about the president and the vice, who are the ones bringing in all these terrorists in our homeland. To show you people that this military, as T.Y. Danjuma said, that they collude. There's a video I will show you where this military are helping them on bike to get ready and move to go and start buying Nigerians. The killing of people in Nigeria, it has not stopped. The war has not ended. That's why Efes Abati said that so many Nigerians, that the war has not ended. And his colleague said, absolutely. Listen to me.
Either of Southeast extraction nowhere. The Civil War has not yet ended.
Absolutely.
The Civil War was 1967 to 70. General Gawan, who was, said, no victor, no vanquished.
Yes.
It was because of it trying to put people together that he established the National Youth Service Corps program and talked about rehabilitation, construction, reconciliation, the three acts of the Gawan era. All of issues today. That's why I say it looks civil war. And what are these saying? They are celebrating the 57th anniversary of the declaration of the Republic, the Republic of Biafra. Biafra having been declared on 30th May 1960.
Yes, my people. He is only saying this because as an elderly person, as a matured man, they are all tired of what is going on. They are tired of seeing all these things that happened during the war still happening. So anybody who will be blaming our PM is just wasting their time. When you have a problem moving it from the top, you start from the bottom. So that you get to the top, that everything is cleared. Nothing will change the mind of our people. We must remain strong. Because these people, they are not serious human beings. They will lie to you that everything is okay. The moment they get you, this time around, it will be worse than ever. These are human beings that has no value. They don't listen to law. They don't even respect anything. Nothing at all. They all know that we now have government in exile. Therefore, we have our soldiers. We have... Listen to this. Watch this video, my people. Watch, and you will see military just giving them that protective freedom. You see?
Hello, Nues. Da Allah ina son kana ji.
You see?
Ka biyo bakin hanya duka ka gaya ma mutane cewa Allah ga Fulani nan za su zo su wuce ba ruwan kowa da su. An yi magana ne yanzu za su zo wucewa kawai za su yi. Ka gane abu bakin hanyar nan kar wanda ya ce wannan abu ga su nan wucewa kawai za su yi. Da Allah abi ga su nan za su taho yanzu da Allah. A gaya ma mutane.
Let me play it again and see whether you will see the military. You see the military man, you see them, look at him standing here. They are the ones getting them ready. Why Danjuma said that they collude, they cover them. They are the ones committing everything committable. They cover them. And nobody can say that in a country where you see that the people that, why, where are they going to attack? You don't know. You don't know where they are going to attack now. These people is Biafra land. They are going to Biafra land. Now they already know that it is our PM that is ruling his people. And see here the confirmation by this
the governor of the state himself obeys the sit at home. And then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home. And government shut down on Monday. If the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa,
yes,
ruling the Southeast from Finland.
Yes, that is correct. He is the one ruling our people, ruling all of us, because he is showing the world that the interests of his people matters. Interests of Biafrans first. Fellow Biafrans, we have to continue to vote. We have seen every reason why we must vote for our referendum and to leave the zoo. We have to vote. Yes, we have to vote and leave the zoo. We have nothing to do with these people. Nothing at all. Recently, they are talking about restructuring. My people, let no one be deceived. That restructuring is not working. Let's listen to what our brother has to say about it.
The Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BLGIE, and Prime Minister Mazi Simon Eba reject regional government as proposed by the National Assembly, insist Biafra restoration. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 3rd of June 2024, and I have a very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, I don't want to talk too much. I just want to go straight and read this very news in details. And as you can see, I want to read, first of all, from Sahara Reporters, how it all started. I want to first of all show you how the Zoo Fulani controlled National Assembly is currently considering the return to regional government, which they call restructuring at the moment. And then after that, I will.
My people, you know the heat is over. They know that Biafra is coming. So they are looking for any avenue, anything possibly avail their powers to use in holding our people or to deceive them again. No, my people, we cannot be deceived again. Whether they are doing regional restructuring or they are doing national or state restructuring, we are not included. Biafrans, we are going home. We are now in the second half of the year, or half of the year, which is June. So we have barely 6 months from now. for the declaration of the restoration of Biafra. Make no mistakes. Let nobody in homeland be deceived by this regional restructure, because they will not do it. Fulanis are liars. This is how they want to start hoodwinking our people to keep believing in what they are doing.
Show you the reaction of the Prime Minister of the Biafra government. And remember that it is the momentum that we have gathered. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile has gathered enormous recognition, and the Biafra liberation has gathered a lot of momentum. That's why they are now running helter-skelter, looking for a way to quench the agitation or the liberation movement. But I want to tell them that they have failed or taking up the journey. So let's first of all proposing to return to the regional government, and after then we'll see what the Prime Minister said. And according to the Sahara reporters, which we are reading from, they said, National Assembly considers bill proposing return of Nigeria to regional government, which is of course restructuring. Part of the draft bill circulating by Sahara reporters is titled A Bill for an Act to Substitute the Annexure to Decree 24 of 1999 with a new governance model for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. A bill proposing a return to regional government in Nigeria is before the National Assembly and is expected to pass into law before October 1st, 2024. They are panicking. They are panicking, and I love that. Part of the draft bill circulating on social media seems to substitute the annexure to decree with a new animal gain. Although the identities of the sponsors of the bill were yet to be ascertained, the bill, when passed, will be cited as the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, New Governance Model for Nigeria Act 2024. The sponsors of the bill extend that the current Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, is not evoked.
Hello, my wonderful brother Wilson. Thank you for joining. Yes, we have been here 1 hour. I know that most of the time they don't send the notification to all my subscribers, but nothing has gone too wrong. It's just that you will have to rewind video to get all the gist, everything we have discussed. Yeah, best. Thank you so much for joining. My people, remember to like and share it so that it goes viral. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Betty4 TV and follow me on Facebook, Betty4 Second. Thank you so much. What we are listening to is one of the Fulani Takias. You know, since 1960, that the zoo became an independent state. It has been Fulanis ruling till today. Now they are looking for a means to divert the attention of our people. That was exactly what they did during the election. When our PM was calling for sit at home, they went and brought Peter Obi. They will say, oh, let a Biafra man come and join, to deceive them. But Juan Kwaso went to Arise News. Juan Kwaso said to, what's his name? Husseini, that this is when Husseini turn Obi down from being his vice, he said that Obi knew that it was a plan. I heard it, that it was a plan. even though he didn't go into detail. But Obi was there. After all, till today, have you people heard Obi say anything about his mandate that was stolen from him? He didn't. That's why he went to court and started crying, because he knew that all those people that supported him, he has deceived them. And even some of his followers, some of the people he gave position, resigned and left, because that was no party. The only good thing that came out of it was Oti doing what he's doing for our people in Abia State today. That's the only good thing that came out of it. Nothing else. So they're trying to use this means now that they are doing regional restructuring. That's what Biafra Unite is telling us.
From the deliberations and consensus of the Nigerian people. According to the advocates, the constitution government in Nigeria is before the National Assembly and is expected to pass into law before October 1st, 2024.
Yeah, that is to counter our PM's this 2nd of December. Is smart. They are not, because they are very porous. You can read through them. They want to pass it into law by October. So November, December, maybe by then we must have all voted. We must have all voted. Yes, they are wasting their time. Biafra is now coming, or nothing. If you go through the videos I showed, you will see what they are doing to our children. What they are doing. And the Efes Abati, I showed him here again, he said that to many, that the war of 1967 and 1970 has not ended. The war has not ended the way they are treating Biafrans. It has not ended. So this one they are doing now is damage control. They want to repair what they have destroyed, no more. No. What will they tell all these boys that they are crying every day? What will they tell their family members?
They are panicking. They are panicking, and I love that. Part of the draft circulating on social media, seen by Sahara reporters, is titled "A Bill for an Act to Substitute the Annexure to Decree 24 of the 1999 with a New Governance Model for the Federal Republic of Animal Kingdom." Although the identities of the sponsors of the bill were yet to be ascertained, the bill, when passed, will be cited as the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria New Governance Model for Nigeria Act 2024. The sponsors of the bill explained that the current Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended is not autonomous, as it does not evolve from the deliberations and consensus of the Nigerian people. According to the advocates, the Constitution amendment will be subject to a yes or no vote in a referendum by the people of the Federal Republic of Animal Kingdom. Part of the draft bill seen by Sahara reporters on Friday partly read, Part 1, Preliminaries. Whereas Nigeria, its peoples and government have been governed under Decree 24 of 1999 that was handed down by the then military government without the express consent of the people, despite the preamble of We the People. Whereas the said Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended is not autonomous, as it does not evolve from the deliberations and consensus of the Nigerian people. Now, I'm going to explain this later, but let's continue first. Whereas the peoples of Nigeria now desire and effectively demand for a change to a constitution based on federal/regional system of government. Whereas the federal and regional government are to operate within the provisions of this constitution, it is within the discretion.
100% restructuring will never happen in Nigeria. Fulani Control North will not accept regional government. How do you know that? Somebody already said it, that the Fulanis will not allow that to happen. They will not. My brother, you are very correct. They will never accept it. I know that the people moving the motion of this restructuring are Southern senators. But you can imagine that in the zoo, everybody will be sitting there. Even these foreigners leeway of controlling them. Yes, they give us this backhand because we have allowed them for too long to play and swim into corridors of power. Who are they? They are the minority we have in that contraption. When we Biafrans were still with them, they are the minority. But they will come and tell you that this person is the minority. Who are they to come and be in control and in charge? But not.
The ethnic blocks within the states that constitute a given region to aggregate or disaggregate as provinces, divisions, and districts, while being in control of their affairs without let or hindrance at whatever level of governance. Whereas the 1999 Constitution as amended is a schedule of a military decree now deemed to be an act of the National Assembly, for which the National Assembly have the powers to amend and or abrogate or expedient. Whereas the National Assembly, where so necessary and expedient, can invoke the doctrine of necessity to resolve any point for the good governance of the country, Nigeria. On part 2, substitution clause, the draft has proposed that the National Assembly shall invoke its inherent powers to expound the schedule attached to Decree 24 of the 1999, often referred as to 1999 Constitution as amended from the decree, which is now deemed to be an act of the National Assembly to which...
Yes, my brother, in reference to what your comment, Wilson, in reference to that comment, you remember that 1966, when Ojukwu and Gowon went to Ghana for the Aburi peace talk, the African leaders settled the matter between them and said, go and do regional restructuring. That regional government, that it will help each and every one of you to control and maintain whatever your region or your state produces. By the time they came back, born a Fulani man, then nobody knew all these facts until Onyendu started expounding on them, giving us detailed information of what goes on and who is who. He came back, the Fulani didn't know. Because Gowon would have, he accepted that. But as you said, 100% restructuring will never happen in Nigeria because Fulani, because they know they are minority, and it will never favor them because they have nothing else. They have nothing. But then they used to have produce groundnut oil. They have groundnut. They used to produce pyramids of groundnuts, which is something. Because if they had stick to that and many other things they have in the north, like rice, beans, fish, they will be able to have their own income. Now they found gold in Zamfara. Still, they are not happy. Yes, Wilson, restructuring and regional government is same as giving you peaceful Biafra without Edu Akanon. Yes, they will not. They will not, but this motion was still passed. It has not reached the final stage for it to become or to receive assent and become law. They will not, they will oppose it, because this thing was just in news for yesterday.
Assembly have the powers to do so and replace them with a new governance model for Nigeria, effective not later than October 1st, 2024. This amendment is subject to a yes or no vote in a referendum by the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it proposed. On governance structure, under Part 3, stipulations for federal administration, the sponsors propose that 1. Nigeria shall be a federation comprising of regional territories and a capital territory, and shall be a republic to be known by the name of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. 2. The territorial jurisdiction of Nigeria shall comprise the territory of the regional members of the federation, and its boundaries shall be as determined by international agreements. 3 and 2 bases of the federation. 1. Every ethnic nationality and people in Nigeria has an unconditional right to self-determination within here delineated territories. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it too much? The heat is too much. Then 2. The sovereign powers and authority to formulate the articles of association towards any reform of the central federal government of Nigeria at any other time shall lie jointly and severally with all the ethnic nationalities occupying their respective territories. Okay.
My people, wonderful Biafrans, they can never accept this, but if they do accept it, still know that it will never work. It will not be practicable. Fulani always have their Takia system of avoiding anything that they want to avoid. That's lies. They will tell you that they have accepted it, but it will never be practicable. Nobody will ever practice it, because their terrorist is everywhere in that land to make your place ungovernable. To Jonathan, it was during the time of Jonathan that this terrorist started. They were even going to markets that with bomb tied in their body. All these suicide bombers, they did so much to destabilize Goodluck Jonathan's government. They will not. They could even say, oh, okay, we have accepted it, but it will never work. So my people, fellow Biafrans, both home and abroad, don't allow this Takia restructuring to affect your reasoning. Hello, greetings. Ndewo nwannem, thank you so much. Yes, Biafrans, we are behind you. One love. Keep Biafrans together, we move. Thank you so much. We are talking about the Nigeria with their lies and restructuring. They don't mean anything they say. Regional restructuring or regional government will never work. That's exactly what they did to Jonathan. And they may be saying this so that some Biafrans will say, okay, let us wait and watch. Never. That's the same thing they said when Obi came. They said, let us wait and see whether Obi will win. Obi never won. Obi won it. They took it away from him. If you people say, let us think of this regional thing, it will never come. It will never work. Hello, Tonas. Thank you for joining. Tonas said the regional government that took place took the lives of 6 million Biafrans. Restructuring that has kept our leader in DSS dungeon till date. We are not in. It is Biafra or nothing else. Exactly. So my people, nekwenuntio onye Biafra ọbụla gelukwa unu ekwekwana ka deceive unu with this restructuring. It is not happening. It will never work. Fulani will never accept 100% restructuring. And even if they do, it's their lies. It is a way to hold Biafra. And they said by October, it will be passed to be law, because they know that by December, we are going to declare Biafra. Do not listen to them, my people. Don't accept this. It's not practicable. We are not in. It is Biafra or nothing. Exactly, Tonas. You are very correct.
Comprise the territory of the regional members of the Federation, and its boundaries shall be as determined by international agreements. 3 and 2 bases of the Federation. 1. Every ethnic, nationality, and people in Nigeria has an unconditional right to self-determination within here delineated territories. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling the heat is too much? The heat is too much. Then 2. The sovereignty, powers, and authority to formulate the articles of association towards the reform of the central federal government of Nigeria at any other time shall lie jointly with all the ethnic nationalities occupying their respective territories. Okay, now I'm getting it. 3. Every ethnic nationality and people in Nigeria has the right to a full measure of self-government, which includes the right to institutions of government in the territory that it inhabits and to equitable in the federal and regional governments.
Was it not the same way that Tafawa Balewa and Ahmadu Bello, the same way they said it in 1960? What is happening today, my people? Wilson said that national confab of Jonathan was the main reason they booted him out of power, because it is renegotiation of Nigeria and possible restructuring. Yes, and in fact, it never happened. It never happened. They did not allow him. Hello, Anthony. Hello, my sister. Good day, ma. Thank you, my brother. God bless you for joining. My people, remember to hit the like. More people will be informed that we are here. Thank you so much. These people are talking about restructuring. It will never work. Biafrans, do not be deceived, because now they will start telling Ohaneze, go and tell your people, because they know that our 2nd of December is going to be the time that is going to be unveiled. The restoration of Biafra, no way. Their own is coming in October. Our own is in December. They are always, when you are running with people, they won't keep to their lane. They will be running in front of you so that you will stumble. And they will keep running. You are down. Not this time around, my people. That's why I'm playing Biafra Unite's voice, so that you will all hear this. They said it's in October that they are going to make this to be law. Never, not at all. We are not Nigerians. We are Biafrans. It is Biafra or nothing. Biafra or nothing. Our PM didn't even accept it. You will hear what PM said.
Ethnic nationalities occupying their respective territories. Okay, now I'm getting it. 3. Every ethnic nationality and people in Nigeria has the right to a full measure of self-government, which includes the right to establish institutions of government in the territory that it inhabits and to equitable representation in the federal and regional governments. 4A. Ethnic nationality or people for the purpose of this constitution is a group of people who have or share large measure of a common culture or similar customs, mutual intelligibility of language, believe in a common.
We don't share common culture or language with them. So we are not involved. We are not included. They know that we are going. They know we are going, and they know that Biafra is here. That's why they are doing all this in a hurry to pass it to be law. How can you just take how many months to pass law that's supposed to be taking time to do? Because they know that 2nd of December, we are going to declare our Biafra. So they want to pass it to be law by October. They just want a delay tactics. My people, Biafrans back home, do not listen to Ohaneze or the governors. This is not working. It's not for us.
Or related identities, a common psychological makeup, and who habit. It don't finally happen. It don't finally happen. Now, before showing you what the Prime Minister said about this, I want to make it very, very clear here that no way the Fulani accept this. I want you to bear me witness today because it's going to happen very, very soon. There is no way. This is not about being negative. No, it has nothing to do with negativity. There is no way, no amount of pressure Fulani accept this. It's not going to happen because accepting this is just like, dividing Nigeria. So instead of Fulani to accept this, they better accept the total disintegration of the damnable zoological republic.
They are the minority and they have no place. And currently the Hausas have woken up. The Hausas have started asking them to go. Where do they have, with all their millions that they have stolen? Yes, Wilson said, doing something in a hurry leads to great mistake, and mistake is their name. Yes, they have made this big mistake. We are not going back. I'm happy that we have the kind of man we have now. It's not that time that Onyendu, this Ndi Nzama will tell Onyendu, oh, accept. They will just be dealing with Onyendu's mentality as if to say Onyendu doesn't know what he was doing. Onyendu used criminals and surrounded himself. This time around, I'm happy for the man we have. We want Biafra and nothing, no alternative. Biafra, we are not considering anything but Biafra. Let's just keep listening. For our people to know now that they won't send Ohaneze or Governor Hope or all these governors to come and start deceiving people. It will not happen.
Which is where we stand. Because with this, Fulani will still have the right to bring their cows in our land without proper scrutinization.
Yeah.
So we cannot allow that. We need a total freedom from the zoological republic. We don't need anything that will attach us to the zoo. Now, this is the response from the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. God will bless all of us. Thank you so much. I don't know if you were watching before you joined. These people, they have come with their very big takia. It was the same way. I understand because I hardly know anything during the time. 1960, all this constitution we had with Tafawa Balewa and Ahmadu Bello, where is it today? 1960 till now, is it not 64 or 65 years? Where are all those constitutions, those body and the part of the statements made that constitution? None of them is working. Most of them has been taken away from the constitution. So nothing like this ever works with the Fulanis. They will take it away, and this time around, if we do not hold on to this Biafra coming and say, oh, let's go back, like the obedient say, oh, I was talking with one of them then. I said, forget about this. Obi will never win. Even if he wins, they will not give it to him. He said, let us wait until if Obi fails, then we'll go to Biafra. I said, no way. Biafra can never be alternative. It is Biafra or nothing. Yes. Thank you so much, Obi. Thank you. Yeah, hit the like button and make sure you share it so that it goes viral. Thank you. So my people, this is one of their takia. That is if they accept it. They will not. And by the way, they are foreigners. They can't be telling us what to do all the time. They have done this for so many years. Time has come for us to say no. Let's listen to what is the response of our PM.
Bring their cows in our land without proper scrutinization. So we cannot allow that. We need a total freedom from the zoological republic. We don't need anything that will attach us with the zoo. Now, this is the response from the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And I want you all to pay attention to this. Very, very important. He said, regional government or restructuring in Nigeria. Anyone talking about regional government or restructuring in Nigeria is wasting his or her time. This is coming directly from Mazi Simon Ekpa himself, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. All of you should pay attention and share it widely. Now, anyone talking about regional government or restructuring in Nigeria is wasting his or her time. We have permanent solution, and the solution is the independent state of Biafra. That's all. You all advocating for regional government are not representing Biafra, and we don't know who you are. We don't know you. We don't know you. Any Biafran born who advocate for anything less than permanent solution, which is Biafra, will definitely face the music. You are going to face the music if you ever advocate for any other thing other than the total exit of Biafra from the zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. You will face the music. It's either now or later. Now, this is the Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, 3rd June 2024. This is today. And on that note, I don't have to continue. Maybe I will talk about this later during my live broadcast. Thank you, my people. Post and make it go viral.
Yes, my fellow Biafrans, you know that whenever you are talking about your freedom and liberty in Nigeria, they will call you terrorists. They will call you all sorts of names. Hello, Diane. Thank you for joining. Thank you, my sister. Yes. Wilson said that only worked for our southern gully polluters. Yes, they are not just politicians. You are correct. They are polluters. Anointed southerners have defeated Takia with Biafra. God-ordained movement. Yes, God-ordained movement. We cannot be deceived anymore. They have done that since 1960, when Tafawa Balewa and Sadwana of Sokoto, there was constitution then. Where are all those written in the constitution? There's a video, I don't know where to find it now. This Yoruba man that is in charge of watching over a central bank. The man said he was a lawyer for 30-something years, that they have taken everything that will give Tinubu right to control central bank. They removed it from the constitution. The man was screaming, saying that Tinubu should take note that everything that we give him power as the president, they removed it, but it was there when Buhari was there. That's what the man was saying. I've forgotten his name. I have the video. I might bring it tomorrow. The man was screaming. He said Nigerians should hear his voice. Anything like this is takia. They are lying. Let nobody deceive Biafrans from believing that regional or restructuring will work. Fulani will not accept it. Wilson said it here. The 100% restructuring will not be acceptable or will not be accepted by the Fulanis because they are the ones ruling Nigeria since 1960. That Nigeria, the contraption, had its independence. They have been ruling till date. And they gave themselves more position in the House of Assembly. So even if you pass any law, they are more in number to veto it. Your law will not go anywhere. Secondly, they have said that this will be made law by October to show you people that what their plan is to deceive those of Biafrans, those gullible Biafrans, who the politicians and the Johanneses will come and be deceiving into believing that this will work. No restructuring in the zoo will start from coming. My people, they are liars because they are capable of removing anything from the constitution at any time. And for those who are calling our prime minister, let me show you people, brothers from Uganda made, and he was lecturing us. When you say that you want your own, they call you a terrorist. So anybody trying to say anything in relation to this should know that Fulani will never allow us to go just like that. Not that they love us. They don't love us. They hate us. What they want is in our land. That's all they want. So my people, don't be deceived. Do not be deceived. This restructuring will not work. It will never work. When they were being told to dialogue now by this prophet, let me play his voice before I play that of the Ugandan brother.
Dialogue now. I repeat it again. I'm not an evil man, but I'm telling you what I'm shown in the spirit. What? I'm seeing great people, important people coming together and saying, now, okay, we want to sit at the table, let us talk. But the people you want to talk with are saying, it's too late. Please, dialogue now. The days ahead are evil. Dialogue. This is not a cry of a baby. It's a cry of an adult. I repeat it again. Dialogue now. The Bible said, blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the children of God. Please.
No, they're not saying that to the Fulanis.
There come a time when a revolution is about to take place. The power of gun, bombs, and bullets cannot hold a G. Please, dialogue now. This is not the time of, I have bullets, I have gun, I have bomb. This has nothing to do with bomb. In the realm of the spirit, everyone in federal authority should take agitation serious. If you are once a founding father of this nation, listen to your children. Dialogue now.
No, Fulani never. They can never dialogue. It's happening now, my brother Freeman. It's happening. Yeah, listen to our PM again.
I'm very, very happy that Tinubu has officially declared war. But we are going to disappoint. The way we are going to fight this war is our own way. That is one thing I like about the Biafra Defense Force. You don't dictate what they do. They dictate for it. It is our war. We will fight it in our own way.
Yes. Brother Wilson said, how are you going to restructure 300 Southeast University entrance and Northern 20, 40 University entrance cutoff mark? If it happens, Southerners will take all the job in Nigeria. That will be over their dead body, and that means it will not happen. Biafra, we are going home, my people. Do not be deceived, because now they will tell the Ohanese, the senators, Southeast senators, the one they call Southeast. Our PM said that there is nothing like Southeast. We are in the South. So it will never work. We have always been their target. They are doing everything humanly possible to derail what we are doing and to stop us. We cannot go back to our vomit.
But thinking that you are going to defeat Biafra this time around, you are joking.
Yes.
You must pay dearly for genocide against us.
Yes.
You must pay for the massacre of children that are innocent, that knows nothing about that. You must pay for the blood you spilled on the street of Abia.
Yes, my people. This is it. He must pay. Nigeria must pay. They must pay. They are trying to sweep all these things under the carpet. I thank God for our PM, because he is the one that can pick their clothes after their bath. Yes. Let's listen to this man. Then we will call it a day after this video.
When my parents were fighting for the liberation of my country, they were called terrorists.
Yeah.
I'm always mindful when it comes to this naming and labeling. It's been an overly simplistic concept of everything being terrorism. The greatest terror caused in our country is often by elites in the bureaucracy, in government.
Did you hear that? Elites in the government. Elites. The same thing that they are going to use now, those elites, to convince our people that Nigeria government is now accepting restructuring, which was what Ojukwu and Gowon went to Aburi to do. It never worked. Jonathan tried it. It never worked. Hello, Ambrose. Thank you for joining. Please, my people, remember to hit the like button and share so that it goes viral. This man has answer to some of these questions. Those of them who are on Arise News calling our PM name. Now they say that Onyendu is the saint. Let's listen to him.
Who get into cahoots with foreign interests and are willing to sell their children, great-grandchildren.
Yes, they are willing to sell their children and great-grandchildren's interest. That's what he is saying. It is just in Africa. Hello, Victor. Mena, thank you for joining. The West and America came to Africa to steal and feed their racist kids. My brother, that is what this man is telling us here. That's what he is saying. Let's listen to him.
By elites in the bureaucracy in government who get into cahoots with foreign interests and are willing to sell their children, great-grandchildren.
Yes, they get into cahoots with foreign interests and they are willing to sell the interests of their children and grandchildren. Yes, my brother Wilson, restructuring that every is equity. Do you think that Fulani believe in equity? That's why I'm urging our people not to listen to it. Anybody coming to them with this restructuring lies now is just trying to block what we are doing, because our PM have announced that 30 million Biafrans have voted. Since they heard all that, their brain is running wild. Yes, they are no longer comfortable. Wilson said, this is what I said, restructuring will never work in Nigeria. It will never work. Exactly what this man here on this video is talking about.
And grandmothers in exchange for expensive cars, for investments overseas, little shiny trinket, never factories that produce, never productive economy sectors.
Yes, you know, these Fulanis, they are very good at carrying AK-45. Do you people still remember that they have a Jokuta still? After Nsuka going to Lokoja, but they can never manufacture anything. They carry phone to whisper to themselves where they are going to start kidnapping. They cannot produce anything. The senators are driving so many cars, their salary. You know, yesterday was strike in the zoo. Yesterday was strike, as this man said, but they never produce anything in that country. Even their oil, they have to take it outside the country to go and refine. But Ojukwu, during the war, he did refining of that oil during the war. But now, the zoo cannot refine their own oil. We don't need these people. Do not be deceived by restructure. It's not working and it will never work.
But trinkets that distinguish them as natives who did not transcend into understanding economy. I wish to call this, it's not just greed, it's a splendid display of foolishness. It has now been discovered that the African gene or the black gene possesses.
He said that it is not greed, that it is sheer foolishness. Africa possesses, let's see what he said.
A lot of solutions to both current and future global health challenges. Sort of like our genes. And we are sitting here, when we ask us where do we invest, we want to build a new parliament building. We want, come on, people. We can blame colonialism for many things, but I think we need heads. We have high unemployment rates, low productivity.
Yes. Yes, my people. I think he is correct. Blaming colonialism, will it be for the rest of our lives? Time has come for us to take our fate into our own hands, take decision, and become productive, and stop looking for who to blame. We have thrown this card of colonialism for too long. Why don't you say no to being colonized again and again? Why don't we say no? It is the same thing with Biafrans. Do not be deceived again. Do not be convinced to the contrary, my people. They told you that the restructuring they will pass law and pass it into law by October. Can't you see the lies? Because our declaration of Biafra, United States of Biafra, 2nd December, this is why they are throwing this card to you. Is going to be all lies again, like the way it was 1960. Where are those constitutions? They've removed everything, and you are empty once more. This time around, Biafra is coming.
Rates, we export unbeneficiated goods. We now have accentuated challenges related to poverty and inequality that are dramatized by others who want to exploit us some more. And we, faced with this moment, critical moment of leadership, are asked to decide what is important. And what is important is better cars, better buildings. Colonialism left us with weak institutions, with poor infrastructure, fragmented, and ideologies of divisionism.
Weak institutions is what colonialism left us, and the division, poor mentality, that's what it left us. But we can still work on it by getting Biafra. When Biafra comes, you will see that many Africans will not be crying this way. So my people, let us learn. Do not be deceived. My sister Diane said, any sensible person that is listening to these lies and propaganda of Nigeria politicians and so-called elites must be a foolish person eating from criminality of the politicians. My dear, I don't know how they convince them, but my happiness is that they are now convinced that Biafra is coming. That's why they voted to the tune of 30 million. You know what it is? It's a lot. It shows a lot. My brother Wilson said, how are you going to restructure Fulani, criminal elites, oil well, to balance it with equity? My dear, don't talk about balance. One of them, their Sokoto or Caliphate, has 20 emir. He has 21. None belongs to the south. Not even one is owned by the southern, any southern person. So if you are talking of balance, assuming somebody like Dokubo has 2, then somebody in Biafarland has 3, and you will be talking of balance. There is no balance. Everything is in their hands. It's not equitable at all. Don't talk about equity, because Fulanis don't know anything about that. So you can't talk about balance. There is nothing to this challenge. You can only get into it once we have our Biafra nation. But for now, it is a no-no. Nothing like restructure. Nothing. This is their final takia, their final game, the final card throwing to our people. When we go back this time, our cry will be doubled. My people, do not accept that. Now, let me even show you how all these boys, they all know, they know. And you will see them blaming the government because everybody is now crying. Hunger is going to buy so many of them. Listen to this, our brother.
No results. Port Harcourt refinery, a fear, no oil, no crude oil from it. Even Dangote refinery. The mother used a lot of money to build refinery. You can't see suffering.
Yes, those are the
The
issues.
problem is government. Government come out, make life better for what they're doing.
Yeah.
This suffering is too much now.
Yes, I mean, I agree.
You
The
will
point that
realistic
Bayo
failed
Onanuga
promises
made
dead.
about the fact that, you know, they offer the 60,000 naira, which is 100%.
Yes. Everybody is now talking. How can then Biafrans who have gone this far turn back and start telling you about restructuring? My people, is not practicable. There is no how we can be seen going back to these people. Those who are in homeland, do not listen to those talking about restructure. It is not working. Let's listen to him again.
Port Harcourt refinery, a fear, no oil, no crude oil. Dangote refinery. The mother used a lot of money to build refinery. You can't see crude. So people are suffering.
Yes, those are the
The problem is government. Government come out, make life better for the people that government voted you in.
Yeah.
The suffering is too much now.
Yes, I mean, I really quickly.
And you'll be realistic this is dead.
So you see, when they talk like this to talk, you know that no could be over. Whenever you see them talking this way, you know that it is too hot for them to handle. My people, the only way is Biafra. Cast your vote, donate generously for what we are doing, and we are good to go. We have spent 2 hours here, my people, and we beg to leave any by here, no matter how short or how simple it is. I will let our people know it is Biafra or nothing. Our PM have said it. We are not going back. And that's why Onyendu is still there. My people, let me tell you this. If to every offer they are making him, they would have left him. He would have come out. But Onyendu sticks to his gun that Biafra must come. So no matter what the zoo do, no matter the attack here, no matter the lies, we are not going back. The voting continues. The voting continues. The second phase of our voting, it continues. Anybody that needs the link, ask me, I will give it to you. Go and vote. We've gotten 30 million from homeland. The voting of the people in diaspora is not yet added to it. So my people, we have to vote and leave. So many countries are willing to deal with us because they are all tired of Nigeria. Fulani can never give you a chance to rule them. No way. Because they are so scared. And let them remain there with their fear. We are going. I will leave you people from here. I thank you all for joining. Remember to hit the like button and share. Biafra is here. We have worked so hard. We cannot be seen to be going back to our vomit. No, my people, it's not done. Onyendu said that he will do his own part. That it is only left for us to disappoint ourselves and disappoint our leader, disappoint our generation. We can't allow our children to go through what we are going through since the Fulani came to that country. 1808, our people have been quiet till today. So, or nothing. All hail Biafra. I will see you people tomorrow. Okoko ndem si na onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu ụmụaba Abia State. Onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. I'll see you tomorrow by the special grace of God. God will continue to bless you people for me. I love you all and have a very good evening. Bye-bye from here. Thank you for joining. Remember to hit the like button. Bye, my people.